When I say grief, what comes to mind? Does anger, sorrow, frustration come to mind? These are all major feelings associated with grief, which is also known as the natural response to any major loss. That major loss could include a spouse, a mom or dad, a sibling, a pet, or even a grandparent. Children's grief awareness states that 1 in 5 children will experience a loss by age 18. Everyone is different when it comes to dealing with loss, but some common signs include intense anxiety, lowered self-esteem, unable to concentrate, and isolation seeking. Now, if you are experiencing grief, say something and reach out to somebody. If you know someone experiencing grief, say something by reaching out to them. Now, we're going to hear from some people who have experienced that. After losing Allie, I did what felt natural. Even though breaking my garage windows and being hospitalized was a little extreme, it's what felt natural. Grieving is a process, not a task. There's no finish line to it. It's a roller coaster of emotions, and only you can decide when you want to get off. There's no right or wrong way to grieve. Everybody's different. I thought being secluded would work best for me, but I ended up feeling even worse. I realized that when you have someone there along with you on the roller coaster, it makes for a lot smoother of a ride.
I stayed in the moment because that's how I coped. I stayed in the moment because talking about coffee and tea and milk and getting the wheelchair out of the car and what time is the doctor's appointment and what's the weather going to be like today was far better. And if my mind at any point flew off into that terrible, terrible scenario of a future where he was going to leave me and die with a will of iron, I grabbed it back to the present and I said, will it be sugar today? Would you like tomato soup for your lunch? I stayed in the moment, and when he died, I was stuck in the moment. Worse, not just stuck in the moment. The incredible allure of the past had gripped me.
I too have experienced loss. Back when I was in 6th grade, I got this adorable 8-week-old tabby cat. His name was Ripley. Every single day when I came home from school, he'd be waiting in the exact same spot for me. I looked forward to it every day. I loved him just like that, all the way up until when he passed away. When he was 6 months old, he was diagnosed with a rare cat disease that only affects around 2 cats on average a year. It was incurable and it crushed me, but that didn't stop me from cherishing every moment I had left with him. 6th grade me had some pretty restless nights, but when we got his new kitten 6 months later, I thought of it as Ripley but in a new body. Everything that happened to me taught me one thing. Everything happens for a reason, and it's still the motto I live by today. Whether or not you've experienced loss, we can all benefit by saying something.